Good morning. So we're on another trip on our favorite rocket ship. I don't know. Although my favorite song is the one that my buddy sings is "We're off on a trip" in my favorite piece of shit. He drives a Ford and he sings it all the time. But we're on highway. Well, we're not on highway. We're on Zero Avenue. And for those who don't know, that side is America. This side is Canada. So it's a soft border is what they call them here in Canada. But we're driving on the American side of Zero Ave right now. At least I believe that's how that works. From what I was told, this is Zero Ave. And why? Guy went downhill and locked up his brakes. You trying to get a free Mitsubishi, buddy? Whatever. So we're loaded up with the Jeep Cherokee Trailhawk, the off-road one. And we're loaded up with a 2004 Fat Max Harley Davidson motorcycle. Same customer, enclosed trailer, as you can see behind us. We're going to Camrose, and we're currently in, I guess you could say, Surrey, as far south in Canada as you can go, to the point that it's a felony for me to go touch a tree right there. Well, okay, that's not a felony. I'm an American citizen and I have tri-citizenship, so I guess for me it wouldn't be a felony, but for someone who wasn't allowed in that country, it would be a felony. I don't know. You see them all the time though. You see that there's tons of cameras up in the trees here, and there's like green and white SUVs. They sure love their Tahoes. But yeah, we're in whiteout road conditions in British Columbia, in southern British Columbia, which is unusual. These guys have 1.5 feet of snow. I'm not kidding you. Look at this. Yeah, boys. Yeah, she's a little wild. Look at this. She's a little crazy right now. So, right now we're currently driving in 1.5 feet of snow, and currently it's snowing pretty heavily, and we're just taking our time. We're just going slow and, just being patient. I need to readjust the bike in there because I strapped it down. I do an X pattern on each side, but I think it's shifting, or I think it shifted. I have it down kickstand, handlebars turned to the left, but there's a lot of noise coming out of or it could be just the back of the truck full of like shit. Could be the box is just bouncing on the dirt. I don't know. Once we get off this road, we'll go have a look at it. I checked it, and when I put gas in, nothing moved. So I'm just assuming that, yeah, we're just gonna be fine. But I always like to double check. What are you doing? So the problem with people in southern BC is none of them have winter tires. And this guy is all over the road in front of us. He's sliding, losing control and stuff. So which means he doesn't have winter tires. But since we travel the mountains, we have good winter tires. We have chains. We have everything to get us up and down these hills. This guy's in four-wheel drive just spinning, trying to get up this hill. He has summer tires on, I think. And he's petrified. Every time we come up to an intersection that's not a dead stop, he's almost coming to a dead stop. It's impressive. So, it's the guy with the bobcat down there plowing his driveway. When in Rome, I guess, eh? But yeah, I figured I'd start this vlog. We're making our way to Camrose. It's a 15-hour drive. I will get the time lapse started soon. I have nowhere to pull over to grab the GoPro to get it wired up and get it set up. I was not doing that this morning where I live. In Kamloops this morning, it was minus 25 with a windshield of almost minus 40. Holy fuck. Jesus. With a windshield of almost minus 40. I wish I didn't do it, and I've been meaning to do it. In my other YouTube channel, I was like, I did cold start videos a long time ago, but I did a cold start video with my Ram 1500 and my Jeep Cherokee. And some guy's like, I'd love to see a diesel minus 40 try to start. So I was like, yeah, me too. Oh, what are you doing, Grandpa? No turn signal, you locked up the brakes. Nice touch. Round of applause to you, sir. No turn signal, just locks him up. All 4 tires skidding, and he's going sideways. And then he gets straight for the lane, then he just continues going in. Like, either he did that intentionally and it was skills, but you could at least turn on your turn signal. Like, just stick your hand out like that, you would have clipped it. But yeah, we're driving in really bad road conditions. Pretty straightforward. So you're probably wondering why I'm not going through Highway 1 in Vancouver. The reason why is I want to avoid all the mess. I know right now that Highway 1's going to be an absolute shit show of car accidents and like just people who don't know how to drive in these conditions. Because let's be honest, they don't experience these conditions enough to learn. So I'm just taking the time and I'm just going to take the back road. It's 50 kilometers an hour, which is fine. Speed bumps every intersection, which is quite fucking annoying. Of course, people who live here are probably going, ha 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 ha. But it's slick, it is slippery, it's deep snow, and we're just gonna take our time. And we're gonna take the back road. Yeah, it's gonna add a half hour to our trip, but it's pretty much gonna save us the 4 or 5 hours we're gonna sit in bumper to bumper traffic while people figure out how to clear themselves off the road, because for whatever reason in their brain they think stopping middle of the road after getting into a collision on ice is definitely the best place to stop. It's beyond me. To me, if I crashed on ice, I'd want to get the fuck off the ice. I don't want to be involved in another car accident, because your car could be repairable for the first one and then completely demolished in the second one. Or even yet, you could kill yourself. A lot of people make that mistake on these roads. When you get into an accident on ice, they don't get off and they just get out of the car and start talking to the other guy looking at the car. You don't realize, but the other person coming down that road might not be able to stop or even see that you've had an accident. Like if you go over a ridge, and you could be in between the cars, and next you know, splat. I see it every year. Well, I don't see it personally because I shut down the highway for that, but I have seen it on dash cams and videos and things like that, where every year without fail, it's splat. Some guy gets in the kill zone, and I think that's what the police call it. That's why a cop will never walk between the car. He'll always walk around the back of his car and come up to your passenger side. Because you never get in the kill zone, never get between two big objects of metal on a highway. Pretty straightforward. The reason why I don't walk in between the trailers when I'm parked on the side of the road. I never will, never have. Just for the fact is of like, I don't want to be killed by it. I want to hear it, see it, dodge it. So yeah, we're just making our way downtown, moving fast, hauling ass. Yeah. So once I'm off or pull out or somewhere safe I can get off to and set up the GoPro to start the time lapse, I absolutely will. Did not get a video of the customer loading because it's dog shit outside. But I wish I got a recording. I will on the second one, because we have 2 loads coming from this customer. First are vehicles and some plants and stuff, and the second one is her house. So we're gonna definitely have a video time lapse of us loading up the trailer and things like that. But the big thing, holy fuck. Whoa, wind. Jesus, my fucking trailer just got fucking pushed like that. We're crossing and there's Arctic winds. We have a huge, like 30 or 40k wind coming off the mountains into the city here, just causing a mess. Up in Whistler, I came to 99 this morning, and it was like the winds are fucking, the trees are moving. We're talking 2-3 foot thick trees. We're just moving as if they're noodles. So it was like 100k winds or something like that. It was insane. But yeah, we'll definitely get to record it, because this girl's driveway is steep. I mean, like, it's almost 45 degrees. Yeah, like I rubbed the back of this trailer going up her driveway this morning, because she had a motorcycle, and I feel bad. I don't know why she didn't think about it. But that definitely shifted the load then. So we'll definitely have to pull over and have a look at it. But she didn't turn her bike around to have it loaded to get ready, so we had to pull it around and do it around in her little garage. And yeah, she is not prepared for this kind of conditions. She's moving to Alberta, which she will get used to. Like, I like when she's like, oh, I don't want winter tires. You're gonna need winter tires in Alberta. Well, it's not legally required, because everyone just does it. That's the only reason why. Everyone puts on winter tires in Alberta. We just know, like, there's no bullshit. Minus 40 is minus 40. You put winters on. If you don't, you're not getting anywhere. Your car's useless throughout the season. But yeah, we're definitely gonna time lapse of us loading up the trailer of her house. I thought it was a lot more stuff, but it turns out it's not. She doesn't have a whole lot of stuff. She said she was downsizing when we quoted the job, and I think she said she had a lot more stuff than what she actually has. But she said she had almost 100 boxes worth of stuff, tables and appliances and things like that. Hello, Butter Patrol, what's up? So yeah, she said that they had a bunch of stuff and she had a crap ton of stuff, but she's downsizing. So she didn't think a 24-foot trailer enclosed would be enough. And when she sent me the list, I was like, oh, it's gonna be tight, you know, like I can definitely fit it in there. My nipples are so cold, they're like hurting. But the truck's not fucking warm in the slightest. It's like, I think it's only like 10 or 15 degrees inside the cab right now, because I don't want to sweat. I know I'm about to jump out and I don't want to sweat, so it's like, ugh. But yeah, I looked at what she had today and I was like, I think I could bring my smaller trailer, because to be fair, I don't think she's gonna half fill this trailer at all. Like, this thing can hold 1,000 boxes of a normal 2-foot by 2-foot box. Like, no, it's not no, that wouldn't be right. It can fit like a 4-bedroom house of a normal family. I've done it multiple times. Or 2 cars. Not big cars, but like, you know, little cars. Hey, let's not go get stuck in the American border ditch. Oh, this is gonna suck. There it is. The road's blown over with snow drifts, so every now and then you catch one and the truck gets pulled into the right. Which is fine. We have a hidden ditch and I don't want to go into it. They have a big, like, it's weird. It's like they intentionally cut out a giant ditch. So if someone tried to jump it with their car, they would fuck the car up and they wouldn't get very far. And there's some areas where there's just driveways. It's kind of weird. Yeah. So, we're getting on the road. We'll talk again when we get to Starbucks, because I'm getting Starbucks coffee. So see you soon. Bye. I figured I'd just record a video just to show how windy it is. The speed sign that we're about to pass, it's standing straight up pretty much. It's so windy and icy on this road right now that I'm being pushed. I intentionally did not mean to change a lane, but the wind pushed the truck and trailer to the other lane. So everyone's kind of slowed down. We're doing about 60 right now because of the wind. There's people that are going faster. There was a dually that passed me earlier, doing about 100, just cruising. And then, like, not even 2 kilometers later, he's in the ditch. He slid out into the ditch, and now he's stuck in the ditch. So, I'm sure people are laughing at him right now. But it's been pretty wild. It's been pretty gusty. It's pretty extreme. It's kind of crazy. I don't know if you guys can see that ahead of us with the snow. With the wind, maybe? I don't know if you'll be able to see that. But, oh wow, this is some wild colored Rams. A bright orange and a bright blue. Yeah, she's very, very gusty, very, very windy. And it's very, very slow going. I got as far as I could on the back roads, but now we're kind of stuck going into Chilliwack. We got to Abbotsford, and then we had to pull up because there was just so many road closures still. So just had to go this route. And look at that big puff of white snow. It's crazy. Oh, I think someone just crashed. Look, there's a piece of plastic on the ground just then. Or someone lost a bumper yesterday or something. I don't know. But it's gonna be next year's gonna be pretty shitty for farmers. I'm looking at the fields here off to our right, and they're all underwater still and frozen rock hard right now. But yeah, we're gonna end this. Once we get to Starbucks, we'll start the time lapse and stuff, and we'll go from there. It's gonna be slow going. We're probably gonna get the Kamloops today, if we're lucky. Who knows how far we'll get with the logbook and the weather. Holy crap! Come on! I'm like half throttle. 70% power to just drive to that wind just then. 104. I went to 104% power to just climb out of that little rut. Wow. I'll keep you guys updated. Bye-bye. What's going on, guys? So I'm going to turn this light on here so you can see me. Maybe this one. Actually, we'll just turn them all on. Why not? Just flick it all on. Push these three should they turn off after. It's cold. We're pulling into Kamloops. We're on the 7 hours later of being on this highway in this detour, and it's cold. It's negative 30 with a windshield of minus 41. My truck is not happy at this temperature. Thank God we're climbing up massive hills because it's keeping it warm, but my truck is getting awfully chilly to the touch. This morning it was not happy about it, and it's cold, and it's supposed to get a lot colder. We're heading towards Edmonton. Guess what temperature is going to be, boys? Minus 35 or 39 or 40. Knowing Alberta, it's going to be minus 40 because it's like, hey, Steven's coming to town. F that guy. So, yeah, it's cold. We still got a couple more hours left on the logbook. We're probably going to try to get to Blue River, I hope. Or we'll take a look at the roads in Kamloops when we grab our food for lunch. And we'll see if Highway 1's open or Highway 16. Chances are we're going to Camrose to Edmonton to be the best or most optimum route. Not only that, less traffic. So I think we're going to hit Highway 16, but we're going to keep going. We're going to gas up, and we're going to beeline for Edmonton, probably get the Blue River more than likely. Hopefully, we'll see how far we get. The roads are clearing up a lot since we've gotten out of the mountains now, so smooth sailing at 100. Pretty much the whole trip here was 80 to 70 kilometers an hour because of icy roads, but we're just gonna take our time. We're gonna get this load delivered. We gotta drop it off before 5 p.m. tomorrow, and right now we are 8 hours away from destination, so this should go fairly smoothly, unless something happens like a road closure or a snowstorm or some craziness like that closes the highway. Something that's out of our control, but it is what it is. Bam, just want to update you guys. It's freaking cold. It absolutely is freezing. Now it's negative 31. The truck is slowly counting down. It sucks. It's chilly outside. So, see you guys later. How's everyone doing this fine, lovely morning? Well, it's holy crap, it's oh, come on, it is pure, holy fuck, it is absolutely pure ice outside. I can't get fucking going here. 1 second here. 4-wheel drive, please. Thank you. I can't get going. It's slick. She is slippery outside. You still have a trailer on? You still back there? Yeah, it's still back there. I just did a walk around. Of course, it's still back there. So, just woke up about 15 minutes ago. Did a walk around or pre-trip. That sucked. I checked the wheel logs, greased the trailer and everything. And mine is 39. Truck stayed warm last night. Why aren't you changing gear? There you go. everyone is not turning off the trucks. Every hotel, every motel that's been around here. I looked this morning. I got up at 3 o'clock this morning. I just did a quick walk around, spit the thing, and yeah, not a soul inside of the truck off yet. Outside of hotels, outside of everything, there's not a person that's had a hotel off. It's cold, extremely cold. It's minus 39, and so everything is like, even with the tinted windows, can't really do much to help me out here. What's wrong? There's lights. So, and it's just extreme what it's like outside right now. This is the coldest that I've had this truck in personally, and how do I know it's minus 39? The thermometer on the building says minus 39. The truck can't go that low. The temperature sensor can't go that low. They max out at 133, or at 33, negative 33 is what the truck maxed out at. So it'll never go below minus 33. So, unfortunate, that's what it is. At least I don't know. This is what are they doing? Truck to buy. But we got a rig behind us, just barely down on us right now. We're just getting started, getting moving. It's wow, it's cold. I can't even get, like, can we get some heat on this situation? What the fuck? We barely have any heat right now. We have next to no heat coming out of the truck at the moment. Let's crank this fucker up. There it is. I guess I lowered it down overnight. It felt like it was a little cold air coming through. I was like, oh boy, is it that cold that we just don't have the heat anymore? I think we're gonna have to fix that. So, yeah, I woke up this morning to another quote accepted on U-Ship. Not anytime soon. It's for a fifth wheel. It's going on the island. The job's going to cost us, I say $300, but it's not going to be too bad. My truck is not loving this weather. This trucker is riding my ass. But unless you want to get into a brake check situation, I'd get off it. Whatever, I'm fine. Give me the speed. So it's 6:50. We got up at 6:30. We're heading back on the road. Yeah, so it's actually like 7:50 Alberta time, or in Alberta, it's 6:50 BC time. We went to bed last night at 8 or 11 on the logbook BC time, and woke up at 7:50 Alberta time. So it's 8 hours in the logbook now. We're just hitting the road, and let's go drop off this trailer. In a couple hours, I'll give the customer's son a call, who's meeting me in Camrose, to offload this car and bike, and we'll get this all dropped off. Sorry for the video brightness and that, but I can't try the lights. I need to be able to see. Oh, why am I so yelling? Also, I hope Tim Hortons is open in Vegreville. So, that's great. Anyhow, I'll talk to you guys soon. I'm going to get waking. I'm going to get firing. I'm only firing on 3 cylinders at the moment. Well, I'm awake. I'm alert. Just not conversational. Like, I'm not a morning person. Not at all. So, and I have a prenasal drip, so when I wake up in the morning, I feel like shit for like the first 20 minutes of it. Especially at the cold. As soon as you walk outside, your fucking nose freezes and everything. It's like, oh my god. Okay, let's turn on cruise control. Kaboom, 90. Speed limit's 100, but with the road conditions, I'm happy at 90. So, yeah, we'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Bye-bye. even with gloves on, it's that fucking cold right now. It's minus 40 where I'm at. The truck says minus 34. It's not. I'm looking at the thermostat on the wall there in this gas station, and I think their diesel's starting to gel here. It's so cold. I was outside for like literally 30 seconds and I already started getting frostbite on my fingers. That diesel pump over there is completely locked up. It blew a fitting. So I got like 10 liters out of it, I think, and then it just failed. I think that one just stopped. Did you just stop? No, it's still going. That pump failed completely. So that sucks. This is gonna suck. $100 for the diesel should give me more than 1/8 of a tank. Oh. I can't even make this up. Hold on. That's how slow it's going. I thought it was hitting 80 bucks. It's not. It's just hitting 6 liters and $8.50, 60 cents, 70 cents. We're gonna be here for a bit. Holy ballsack. The fluid is that thick. Their diesel's that gelled. It's pumping it. But we don't know how much fuel we have or how long that's gonna last for. Well, that's not a good sign. They're supposed to store diesel here at 15 Celsius. Sit around the sign everywhere. Diesel, gasoline store at 15 degrees. I don't know. I got the pump set to max speed. It's okay. I put an additive in the fuel tank just now. Some what is it? Anti-gel hot shot secret anti-gel. So lady's just looking at me saying hello. You know what's funny is some people freak out about diesel trucks just sitting here idling. But a lot of people like understand gasoline is highly combustive, whereas diesel is not. You can sit here and idle a diesel and fill it up. It's no big deal. Ooh, we just hit 14 bucks. This is painful. Excruciating. 2 minutes. We have pumped 11 liters. This is painful. Now, I'll let you guys know when we're done, because at this rate, we're going to be here for 20 minutes waiting for this pump to pump. I'm going to go fuck with it, maneuver it, and try to see if I can get it maybe to flow better. But we'll see what we can do. Update. It's starting to pump fast now. Or not fast, but definitely not as slow as it was. So it must have been just pushing gel through, or very frozen diesel through the pump handle itself, which would make sense because the fuel that's stuck in the handle or in the pump itself would be exposed to the elements, where the stuff underground wouldn't. Yeah, we're getting up there now. We're now starting to pump some diesel. We're at 46 bucks, so it's good. And wow, it's cold. That's an extreme amount of cold. That's wild. I wonder if they have extra cardboard here. I don't know. Let's come up with a game plan. Alright, it's still pumping. I think their pump's fucked. to fill up, but I just don't know if he'll do it. Just being honest. Okay, finished pumping 85. Freaking limits on these stupid things. Who set at the fucking thing at a limit? It's ridiculous. Alright, let's go and pump the remainder of this diesel and get this truck full. Right. We have the remaining filling up now. That is brutal cold. Holy fuck. Oh, what that's all about. Why is it so fucking cold? It's something else. Oh, fuck. Holy crap. Man, we have a lot of faith in these pumps. The truck says it's almost full, but according to those pumps, I just took on more fuel than what I can carry. Hopefully that clicks off. It did. Perfect. Alright, I'm gonna take this pump out and we'll be right back. Holy effing Christ. That is something to be warned. Alright. I know, truck, you're so happy I put you in high idle. Oh, we're not gonna make that. So we're just gonna back her up a little bit. Got my beeper on. There we go. Now we'll pull it this way. We just can't get traction. Even at this temperature, guys, winter tires are shit. Oh, I just smoke showed the whole fucking gas station. Not smoke showed, but steam showed, I guess. Oh, Lord Thunder and Jesus, buff. She is cold. Ugh. Holy fuck. That is just something. That is something behold. Minus 40. I just don't get me wrong, I used to work in it like when I was younger, but I also had a battery operated heated like snow suit. I never had a oh my god, truck, figure it out. I've never had a just a jacket and just a pair of jeans on with a light shirt and like, holy fuck. That is just wow. That'll put some lead in your pencil, as my grandfather would say. That will separate the men from the boys. That's for fucking sure. I don't care who you are. Minus 40 Celsius. For you Americans, that's minus 40 Fahrenheit. We're identical at this point. That is just... That'll wake you up. Jesus. By the way, we're going to Jasper. I don't know if I told you that. We're driving to Jasper. And we're just on our way to Edmonton now. We should be in Edmonton by 1 o'clock, maybe 2. Hopefully the roads clear up enough where I can actually get some power down. I don't know what to say other than it's fucking cold. The truck's not liking this at all, and it just wants nothing to do with this situation at all. It wants to go in a garage, shut her down until this Arctic fucking bullshit fucks off. It's never like this extremely cold. Like, I've only experienced minus 40, genuine minus 40. So with the wind chills like minus 50 something. I've only experienced minus 40 a handful of times. And when I saw it outside, I just didn't go outside. I didn't turn on my trucks. I didn't do fucking nothing. I just looked at the thing and saw a minus 4 and a 0. And I was like, that's it, boys. Shut her down. Turn on the heat and just stay inside. That's pretty much. Oh, I'm going way too fast. Thank God that cop knows who I am. He just waved at me. Just passed the cop doing 70 in a 50 zone by accident. But he waved at me. He knows who I am. So, up here in Canada, you know, I know they like to say, oh, you don't drive up this place. Blah, blah, blah. No, when you're a hot shotter and you start being around a lot more, and you're pretty much one of the only ones on the road, they start to recognize your truck. They start to recognize who you are. And, you know, I never give the cops any trouble. I've been pretty friendly to them. And normally, like, if there's a police officer in the drive-thru or in the things, say military personnel or EMS, firefighters, things like that, I'll buy their meals for them. Those guys have a hard enough day. So they start talking to you when you buy them stuff, and then you explain what you do and who you are, and then they recognize the truck, the stickers, they know who you are, and they go, oh, hey, it's that guy who bought us coffee, we'll come to break. Because they realize, like, I'm probably not, like, intentionally speeding. Like, sometimes you're just trying to get momentum, you know, just to get going. Hey, guys, I don't know if you know this, but that's to go that way. You guys are all going this way. So, yeah. Oh, shit, no, I'm on the wrong side of the road. I am. Just realized it's not a one-way anymore. Sorry, this road in Jasper used to be a one-way. You used to never be able to pull in. You have to take in the other side. And I think a couple of years ago they made this side so you could actually pull in coming this way. Whereas before it was never like that. They had a double lane here, one went right, one went left. Whew. Let's see how my wipers work. Wow. That's some good fluid. And the new wipers are amazing. I bought some Reflex ice wiper blades or something like that. They're designed to work at negative 40. So I guess we're doing the ultimate fucking test right now. They're sold at Canadian Tire. They're working very well, actually. And the funny thing is, it's minus 40, so the fucking the fluid's coming out and slightly turning into snow as it hits the windshield. And the wipers are not even wet because that's a hydroscopic, whatever it is, like a ceramic coat. So they don't retain water, so they don't freeze, which is perfect. And they work flawlessly just then. I guess when they say minus 40, it's like most people know that, like, bullshit. Like, how do you test to minus 40? If, like, you can't get that cold in a chamber, you can't get that cold anywhere else. It's just natural cold. You get to that point, but I guess they figured it out. So, most moldable rubber in history. So yeah, we're leaving Jasper. We're on the road back to going to Edmonton. It looks like it might be nice roads, getting on the mountains, which is nice. Hopefully it stays clear and dry like this. This trailer is just sucking back the fuel. It's just fucking. That's what it's doing right now. It's just gulping it back. It's trying to keep the engine warm. It's just pulling a heavy load. Not a heavy load, but a non-aerodynamic load. And it's just struggling right now. This truck is just struggling to stay warm. It's sitting around 192 to 188 average. Anyone who knows the Cummins, they like to be at 198 Fahrenheit. That's their happy place. So it's just like, and as soon as I stop moving, it just immediately just starts bombing down in temperature in the coolant. Like, we went from 193 there for a sec, now we're down to 178. That's how cold it is. It immediately, as soon as the engine's not under load, it immediately drops temp. Immediately. In no time at all. I should do that. I should actually do a video turning the truck off for 30 seconds at 1 30 seconds later and show you the temperature difference. That's how quickly it cools down here. This is intense. Anyhow, we're gonna go that way to Edmonton. We'll see you guys when we get there. You guys be able to tell, gotta need a haircut. It is rough on this road. So I'm on that part of the Anthony Henday where it's just constant, it's concrete, it ruts like this, and it's for like 12 kilometers. Sucks. And it's just like, if you drive a 1-ton truck, you know what this road's about. Smoothness for a broken bridge. And we're back. I hate this road so much. But it's the only road I have right now to take to the destination. And it's just like this until I get to the Calgary exit. I hate it. But this one's not as rough as when you have the gooseneck on or my 22-foot bumper pull. Oh my god. With the low boy, I can't even drive on this road. I have to take a back road. This road's impossible to drive on. You just feel sick after. So yeah, we're an hour out. We should be there by 4 o'clock at the minimum, at the latest actually, unless we get stuck in really bad traffic. But we're entering Edmonton at about 2:30. so it's not too bad. I forgot how many people have tinted windows here, and how many people have lifted trucks. Ooh, this BMW in front of me is also stiff. Actually, every car on here. Wow. Every car on here is actually hopping like my truck. Must be just a bad one. Here comes the, I drive a big Duramax. You'll see him in a sec. There he is. I drive a big Duramax. No, I literally didn't put white tires on it because I think I can. I love when people do that. They drive an expensive truck, and then they turn around and go, "Why can't it tow? Why is it squatting so much? It sucks in fuel economy." I wonder why. Maybe because you lifted like an idiot. It just makes me laugh whenever I see that. Every time, just like guys with lifted trucks, tires poking out, 6-inch lift, 37s, and they go, "I get poor fuel economy." Of course you do. Duh. You can't lift a truck and then put bigger tires on it and not expect the gear ratio to get fucked. Like, Jesus. Most people need to realize, if you're gonna lift your truck, you gotta do a gear change. As soon as you change those tires, you gotta compensate for tire torque. Get lighter tires, get lighter wheels, try to match the factory weight, and change your gear ratio. So then that way, you don't actually have to change the speedo. You can just be accurate off the hop. If you do that, you have all the power and you have the fuel economy. Well, you'll never get the same fuel economy because obviously you're taller off the ground, more debris hitting the air. And oh my god, I'm done with this shit. Please, 4 more exits. And we're off. We're in Windermere right now. I don't know what Edmonton did to this road, but sweet Lord baby Jesus, it's horrifyingly bad. Alright, we're gonna step on the throttle here. We're gonna get up to 105. I need to get off this road. Like, sooner the better, man. Oh my god, how did I ever live here and do this? Jesus. Holy shit. It's not a nice road anymore. I remember when I used to do this for a living, this road, daily just about. Never thought it was that bad. Holy hell, it's gotten a lot worse. Probably because they stopped freaking maintaining it. Oh, it's a reliable road, don't get me wrong, but it's just, it's something else. Anyhow, we're almost there. Get this crap off the truck. Go build a grill cover for our truck because we're suffering right now horribly bad. The truck's doing 21 liters per 100. I've never been that high before, but the temperature's never been this low before with this truck. This is my experience with this truck at this temperature before. It's supposed to get, I was going to sleep a little bit in Edmonton at the Flying J. I don't think I will be doing that anymore. I'm going to be beelining it the hell out of here. I'm going to be heading west because it's getting down to negative 51 tonight. It's getting cold. And, oh, we're about to big daily lift. Fucking Duramax. Duramax is a nice looking truck, but like seriously, you ruin it the moment you lift it. You put fat tires on it. I don't know what people think that looks good. Like, don't get me wrong, there's some Duramaxes that look good. It's like Street Speed 717's Duramax. I like the way that looks. All that other stuff. But like that thing, it just looks retarded. It has factory style wheels or factory size wheels. And it's lifted like 6 inches and like super fat, like 13.5 wide. And it's like 45 profile off-road tires. Like, it looks ridiculous in my opinion. I hate the way it looks. And so, yeah, he's behind me. All I see is his tires. But yeah, oh, smooth roads for a minute. And we're back to roof. Now, yeah, I'm done this. I am so over this road. I think I might even take Highway 1 back home. Well, not back home. I have to. Well, I could, if I get the Kamloops tonight, I could probably stop at the house for the night. Oh my god, I don't mean to complain, but this is just atrocious. But yeah, we'll see you guys soon. was leaving this on because it keeps my face warm. Oh, my fucking eyes are frozen. Oh, it hurts so bad. All right, so right now we got a box. There is nothing at the dealership. They're back ordered, and so we have to jerry rig a box. What's in the box? So we're gonna figure something out and cut ourselves something, get some zip ties on the go here. Holy crap, the truck is struggling right now. Oh, sorry, girl. Here, hi, you'll just go up. She's just struggling with the goddamn stuff. Okay, we need to. There she goes. All right, come on. Please tell me I have a knife. I have a Leatherman. I can make this work. Alright. So it's so cold out that my eyes froze. And I was only out there for a couple of minutes walking to the truck from Canadian Tire. So we're gonna jerry rig this truck together and make a temporary cover, because this truck will not survive the night if we don't. I've never had a Ram at minus 50, but they just put an extreme cold warning, and minus 50 is what we're getting. I never really experienced minus 50 in a vehicle overnight. It's pretty extreme, and we're dropping fast. It's minus 35 right now. We're dropping quick, and the sun's gone down just about. Okay, give me a second. I need to measure this. Oh, it's cold. This sucks. Okay. Oh. All right. That fucking immediately. Come on, truck, get warm. I know, truck, I know. This truck is just not happy right now. You can see by the lights constantly dimming and coming back. The truck is struggling to just stay on. I have it high idled right now. The engine's in warm-up mode. It's trying to warm up. So, but this is our prize-winning thing here. So we're going to get in front of it. We're going to try to tuck this in. I wonder if I could tuck this in rather than having to bolt it in. I might just take out the radiator and just block it that way. Let's find out. We need some gloves on this situation, because my hands are in immediate pain the moment I step out there. So we need some glovey boys. Literally at this temperature, I know it may sound like I'm overly drastic, but at this temperature you can get frostbite in like 7 or 6 minutes, something like that, on any exposed skin. So it's giving me a quick jump in and out, do this, jump in, zip tie, things like that. All right, right back. We might be in luck. I might be able to shove this in there without having to do anything. We'll see. buddy guy. This is not cool. Okay, so we got his plan. We got a plan. All right, I'm shoving cardboard in like that. I'm gonna cut it to fit. We're gonna get this done. This sucks. Buddy guy. I'll go for, but the grill's blocked now. Oh my god, that was cold. All right, we gotta give a customer a call and see if he wants that FJ Cruiser picked up. Hopefully he says yes. So we have no luck going back. How do I close this? I don't know how to close this. Oh, that's all. That. I don't know how to close this. Don't know. We'll just leave that sharp object somewhere where I'm going to poke myself in 20 minutes. Alright, we'll be right back. You know, some days it goes to shit, and other days it goes to complete shit. It's minus 40 outside. Look what just happened. Just snapped the hydraulic hose. Clean in half. So now, I gotta fill up the truck the hard way, which is fill up a 4-liter jug with the pump, turn the pump back off, fill up enough. Oh my god, so much. I gotta fill up a lot of fuel. It's gonna take a while. Yay me. Man, I can tell you right now, my days in the oil field, I'm sure glad I did them. I can fix anything if you give me a big enough pressure wrench and a vice grip and WD-40. So I broke the nozzle clean off, the plastic snapped as you saw. So I took the handle off the pump side and I took it off the handle side. I'm gonna thread this side onto the pump, and the hose is big enough I can actually just shove the hose down into the hole and it'll pump fuel. And I just have to, instead of having a handle, I guess it's actually a better workaround, to be fair. I just have to make sure I let the hose drain fully. But right now I'm in here with the hose in the cab, trying to get it to become as moldable as possible because I need it to be dead straight. when I put it in there, because I got to kind of wiggle it and curl it in a way where it will drain when I turn the pump off, but I won't break it again until I get a new hose. I need to figure something out. I need to get like a hose that can handle this temperature and not break. Holy fuck, but that's being fair. We're minus 41 right now. You can only be outside for about 2 minutes, which really sucks because I want to get a lot done. Every part of me is like, let's get done, let's get it done, let's get it done. But the other part of me is like, hey, you gotta be smart. Like I already had a close call with frostbite. So yeah, sucks. We're gonna get this done. We're gonna fix it. We're gonna get it dealt with. I would record this, but I don't think the phone would survive. I tried, and it's that cold out, guys. It really is. It's a serious, dire situation outside. I can't even turn the truck off. Like, here's the thing. The truck is just running. I have the grill blocked, okay? Fully blocked. I got a piece of cardboard out there, blocked the grill 100%. We're at 198, 199, just driving down the road. Here's us, sitting here, idling. I don't know if the camera's gonna focus on that, but just sitting here for the last, I'd say 15 minutes, we've dropped down 20 Fahrenheit, and the transmission dropped down 11. Just sitting here at high idle, might I add. It's not like we're sitting here just doing nothing. We're idling the engine to 1100, and it just can't do it. So, are you moldable now? It feels quite moldable. All right, let's see if we can get this thing. Grab our gloves and see if we can get this thing straightened out. Get this. Let's see quickly right now. It sucks. On. I'll be right back. Make sure Netflix doesn't play again. Alright, we got diesel pumping. That worked. So we're back on it. We got a quick pump. I gotta take a piss. And we'll get back on the road. I'm trying to get home tonight. Won't be home till about 3 a.m. It's almost midnight now. I think. Where are we? I don't. We're in a tourist pullout between Valemont and Jasper that has Wi-Fi and cell service. Anyone who's been here before, it's like down at the bottom there. There's electric car charging areas. Anyone who's been to BC knows exactly where I am now. We're making progress. That sucked. Okay, I gotta be out there and listen because that pump is fast. So I gotta be out there to go turn it off for gargles. All right, move back. All right. That's fixed. We're full of diesel now. Let's get on this fucking road now. That was insane. That was not fun. That sucked. We got a temporary hose fix up, so that's a good thing. This tank is not gonna have a nozzle on it much longer. It's just gonna be direct line connected to the fucking slip tank here soon. Oh wow, she is. Ooh, hello. Hello. Yeah, flick the trailer back. There we go. But oh, we're trying to get up this hill in two-wheel drive. I just don't have the traction. Whatever, let the tires eat. So yeah, that was not fun. I did not enjoy that in the slightest. That was cold. I'm so glad, like, I was rushing. I was doing this stupid weird shit at first where, like, or it cracked off. I was like, okay, I have an empty washer bottle, well, half empty, so I filled up the washer container and threw the rest on the windshield to clean it. And then I was like, I'll fill this up. And I got like 15 liters into it, and I was like, this is dumb. Because I was freezing my hands. I was like, hey, there's gotta be a better plan. So I jumped back to the truck, gave it some thought, sat down for a minute, had a sip of a Red Bull, and then thought, hey, 3/8 hose, the pump side is fucked, but the nozzle side isn't. So I just took the nozzle side off. Thank God it came loose. And I put the nozzle side into the pump side. Had to warm up the hose so I could get it straight, and then so I could get it on just a couple of threads before I sat there and tried to just manhandle it on and break it again. So right now it's a solid hose. I have it lined up in the box so I can pick it back up out and slide in without actually putting any tension on the line. So hopefully that works. And wow, that is just wow. I've never experienced that cold before. Oh, that sucks. That guy didn't walk away from that crash. The whole fucking truck's flat. Someone died in that car accident for sure. If you're wondering why they leave cars on the side of the road, sometimes the roads are just so bad they just can't get the vehicles out. This road is sheer ice and it's almost impossible to drive on. But yeah, we're getting back on the road. That took a half hour to fix, but yeah, that sucked. And the only reason they got hard was because there was no diesel in that line. I usually drain my lines before I put them away. I didn't do that last time. I did that last time as well, and I didn't realize I should leave diesel in there because it keeps it somewhat bendable and doesn't allow it to break and crack. But I gotta find a solution to that. I think the only solution to it, to be honest, to fix that, is to drill a hole in the top of the fuel tank and through the box of the truck and just run a line directly down into the tank. Obviously, like, you know, properly do it. Let the truck run out of diesel so the tank weighs nothing. These things have a self-auto bleed, and I'll do a video on it when I get around to doing it. But we got it fixed. We're now full of diesel, enough to get us back to the house. I think we're only about, I want to say 300 kilometers away from the house, or, like, I guess for our American viewers, about 180 miles from the house. And so we're gonna hammer down and get there. It's gonna be late. We're gonna wake up early tomorrow to hit the road again. But we have a job to do, so we're just gonna keep doing. We're gonna keep trucking, and we're gonna get this done. No, I haven't violated my logbook at all. I have plenty of time. I have 6 hours left on my logbook, but I should get there hopefully within 3 hours. So plenty of time left on the logbook. Clock out, go to sleep. I should have an off-duty time of 8 hours to do my reset, and I should be good to go to leave about 7 in the morning. I should be good to hit the road with the reset and hammer down and get down to Abbott's White Rock, I think it is. Yeah, White Rock, in order to pick up the next load. But man, I am so tired of having these issues. Now that is not that okay, so that is like my issue. I shouldn't be trying to use that thing at this temperature. Like, rubber becomes literally plastic at these temperatures, and I should realize that because I worked in the oil field, and I should probably have upgraded that to a braided line before the summer, but I didn't. So okay, we're gonna start slowing down here. We're coming up on a scale, not a scale for me to pull in, the scale. You know, in all my years of driving this road, I don't think I've ever seen this scale open on Highway 16 going into Vegreville or Valemont, whatever it's called. I don't think I've ever, yeah, in my like 20 years of driving, going on down this mountainous road, I don't think I've ever seen that open. It's never been open for me. Weird. But yeah, we're gonna hit down, we're gonna get this done, and we didn't have a choice. We need fuel there, boys. We were out, so we got that sorted out. That's what you subscribe for, right? Adventure of hotshotting and how the bullshit that happens. But we're definitely going to pick up a braided line here. or at least something winter rated, something that can flex. I know there is flexi fuel lines, 3/8 fuel line, that it's pure metal, but it's like a flexi, kind of like a GoPro mount for like your desk or like a thing. We use them all the time in the oil field. Or I could buy another rubber one and just heat wrap it and hook up the 12 volt, because I do have 12 volt available to do that. So yeah, we could do that. Freak me, guys. I could put on a pair of skates right now and go skating. It's insane. It's how slick it is out here. So yeah, I'm gonna end this right here. We'll see you if something else interesting happens. Yay! Alright, good morning. Welcome to the day 3 of this nightmare job. Still like wearing the same shirt. Don't worry, I have extra ones. It's just hard to change in the truck. And this morning I got a knock on the window, politely telling me to go fuck off. I was at a truck stop. Not a big deal, but I guess my mistake absolutely was justified. I had a gas fitter guy knock on my door and apologized right off the bat. He's like, "I'm sorry to wake you." And I said, "Well, it's 8 o'clock. I gotta get up anyways and hit the road." He's like, "Yeah, the reason I'm knocking on my door is because you're blocking the pumps, the filler pump thing." So where he would come to pull in to fill the gas tanks to do the gas station, I was like, "Oh, like sorry, I didn't even know they were there." And he's like, "No," he said, "it happens." He's like, "It happens often when it snows." He's like, "It's no big deal." I told him to mark it, put pylons around it, but they never do. He was very polite about it. I just say he told me to fuck off, and like, cause that's how Canadians just say it. Where you just go, someone knocked on the door, told us to fuck off, even though they were polite about it and patient. He was okay with me doing a pre-trip and everything. He was like, "Oh, that's fine, take your time." But yeah, so we're back on the road. It's now almost 9 a.m. This is part 2 or part 3 of this video. I don't know what this is going to be. Okay, there, truck. That's get over this way. If you're wondering why I would ride on the rumble strip and not immediately fix it, it's because you shouldn't on icy roads. If you just kind of adjust a little more and just wait for the truck to respond. But I got a call from the customer this morning. We're supposed to be at her house this afternoon in 3 hours. Well, we came across an accident last night, just after Blue River, and I got to it. I spoke to a couple truckers. They said the guy rolled over a lumber and everything else like that, and they're trying to clean it up, and they were like, "It's gonna take hours." It's 2 trucks mangled together. So I did a little driving up forward on the wrong side of the road, and I kind of looked at it, and I talked to the officer, and he's like, "This won't be ready to go for a long time." He's like, "It's gonna take hours to clean this up and make it safe to go." So at that point, I was like, "Hey, shut her down." So I went back to Blue River, shut her down, and woke up this morning and it was clear. But the customer, in all of her wisdom, decided to book a flight to go to Alberta to meet me for 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. We're scheduled to pick up on the 28th or 29th. Not 28th and deliver 29th. It says right on the invoice, house move to be picked up on the 28th or 29th. She booked the flight for 8 a.m. as soon as possible. As soon as I picked up the Jeep and bike, she booked the flight, I guess. Or maybe she booked it before, I don't know. But I told her, I said, the way that the highways are in Canada during the winter time, you cannot be certain about times. It's impossible, because the road conditions can change like that. It just takes a truck to roll over. It just takes random weather event to shut the highway down. It's like, in the snap of a finger, you could be having perfectly blue skies, dry roads, ready to rock and roll, to being absolute whiteout, can't see 3 feet in front of you down to 20 kilometers an hour. I've been there. I drove through that last night. There was 3 different seasons I drove through. But, so, we're on the road now. We're grabbing the wife, because I will not have enough logbook to get the hell out of BC tonight, and I need help loading this. I'm not going to sit there and be on shift loading this person's house, or at least, I'm not loading it, I'm helping with it, like with the big stuff, because her friends bailed on her. But, so I'm going to grab the wife so we can drive back to the house in Kamloops tonight and stay the night there. And my wife's petrified of driving on the Duffy Highway with her Jeep and four-wheel drive on a good day. I'm now going to have to ask her to drive, because I now have to go off duty for the next 8 hours. As soon as I get to Kamloops, and she needs to take over driving, or else I'm going to have to explain to her, you can drive the Duffy in the daytime of a highway you're scared of with a truck and trailer weighing like 11,000, like 12,000 pounds. Or option B, you can drive a truck and trailer over the Duffy with 20-something thousand pounds of total weight. So I know what option she's going to take, but she needs to take over so I can reset my logbook, because it's going to take us 8 hours to get down there, from Kamloops down to her house, this girl's house. And I told this girl that it's definitely going to be a late night. It is what it is. But I cannot be on shift doing work on my logbook. I'll violate. So I told my wife that she has to drive, and that once we have the house loaded, I'll take over, or I'll sign on for on-shift stuff, and then I'll take over driving on the way back. That way, we have a system in place. This girl is not. I think she was under the impression that on the 29th that her house was going to be delivered. Like, it doesn't even say that. It says right on the invoice clearly delivered 30th or 31st. So she can get mad all she wants, but at the end of the day, she still hasn't paid. She paid the deposit for the job, which was $800 and some dollars, but she did not make a payment like I told her to for the Jeep and the bike delivery. She says she's waiting for a payment to come through on her credit card. I got a sneaking gut feeling, I hope I'm wrong, but normally I ain't. I've never done credit card payments before. This is the first transaction I've done with credit cards. Normally, like with credit card stuff, not a fan of it, because you never know. Because somebody can just call and be like, I didn't make this transaction, they can charge back. So she owes me $26.70 pretty much for this job. Way underbidded the job, by the way. I did it for $3,700. Way underbidded the job. To be frank, this trailer cost me $25 per 100 kilometers just in fuel alone, and we're doing 1,000 each way, 1,300 So this job right now, we're putting about 5,000 kilometers on the freaking truck. So we're looking at $1,250 worth of fuel, or $1,500 worth of fuel, because of idling at night, sleeping, things like that. So right off the hop, half the money is poof, just about, with the costs. Now, it's not a big deal. It's just way underquoted the job. I'm a man of my word, though. The roads weren't destroyed when I bidded the job. It was planned to be the Coke. It's a 10-hour drive or 12-hour drive or something like that, from White Rock to Edmonton, from where she's at with the Coke open. So when the Coke destroyed, adds another 3 or 4 hours to the job, another 300 clicks or something like that. But it is what it is. I honored my price and said it's not going to change. But I should have, I honestly should have stuck my ground at the $4,500 I told her. I should have gone down almost $1,000. That was a big mistake on my part. And my wife told me, if this girl wanted to hire one person to do the whole job, she should have just paid the extra. Because the other people were like, oh, we'll ship your car on a train, we'll ship your bike via mail or something, and your house will be a moving company. It was like 3 different companies taking care of this, which would have been an absolute logistics nightmare for her. But me being a nice guys finish last. Me being a nice guy, I try to be competitive. I couldn't beat the train, but she was like happy the fact that the bike and the car was going in an enclosed trailer. So she was willing to pay extra on that, but not so much on the house. And so next time I make a quote and it's for a move, and someone goes out price shopping me and it gives me like all these companies that are like, who knows who they are? I didn't know who these companies were that she got these prices from. I think then I'm just going to avoid and tell them, like, you know what, this is the price if you want it done, and if you want to go with someone else, completely justified, and I understand. I wish you the best of luck. I think that's what I'm going to do from now on, because I'm not crazy on my pricing when it comes to house moves and stuff. Like, yeah, okay, maybe some people might find it nuts to move someone's house across the country for $4,000, but like, well, from BC to Alberta, that's 2 loads, 5,000 kilometers. Like, I'm doing this job practically for 60-something cents a kilometer in reality. And during the wintertime too. I keep forgetting about that. Like, I need to stop quoting jobs for the wintertime as if I was driving in the summer. Wintertime jobs should cost more money, and they normally do, because the truck costs more money. Everything costs more money in the winter here in Canada, and I didn't think about that when I bid the job. When did we bid that job? Back in like September, I think it was. So, who knows? But I can assure you that mistake will not be made again. These are things that I learned the hard way, so you guys don't have to. And it is what it is. Yeah, I'll let you go. When we get to Kamloops and the wife takes over, we'll see what we do then. Bye.